Hi, this is Shannon and welcome to my insight for the month of June. For those of you that are new to my insight, I pull two cards from my deck, the Words to the Wise Oracle, and I read them together for the upcoming month. I pull cards for the physical plane, which is our day-to-day reality and what we feel we can control. And then I also pull for our spiritual plane or our higher purpose. And then I read them together because they work together in our lives. So on the physical plane, the card today is boundaries. And boundaries talks about realizing when we need to inject ourselves into somebody else's life or path and when we should just back off. And the spiritual card is beneath the surface. And beneath the surface talks about old patterns coming up that we think we've resolved. So when we go into this space, this June, it's saying to be a little gentle with yourself. It feels like there's going to be things coming up in this month that you may not like about yourself, or situations coming up in your life that you're not comfortable with. And your first instinct is going to be just to steamroll over them, or to just deny them and squish them, or get angry and frustrated and stomp off. There's no level of tolerance. There's a sense of it's just, if I can't fix this, then I'm just going to forget it. And the boundaries card is just kind of saying that you need to step back a little bit, because it really feels like these things that are coming up that you're not liking, or these reactions amongst people that you thought were completely done with, are very much in the moment. I don't think they are the new way of being. I think they're moving through. So it's very important that you don't get reactive, because if you get to boundaries and get reactive, then you create a new flame there, you create more karma, you create a new situation that doesn't have to be. So I think if you go through June and you find that something triggers something in you that you thought you were over, don't get angry or frustrated with it. Just kind of let it lie, and it will pass. Or if there's somebody that comes back into your life that you thought you were done with and you were never going to see him again, or you'd work something out, just try to not go there. Try not to go backwards. Just try to witness it for what it is, sit back a little bit, and then they're going to move on. But the main thing with this thing is when these things kind of come up that you thought were resolved, with the card of boundaries, it says do not engage. Do not engage. Just check yourself and go, I'm not going to say what I always say. Just walk away. Do not engage, because if you engage, you create a whole new environment around that subject matter that you thought you'd got done with. So it's almost like it's a month of things flushing themselves out, having their last hurrah before they move on completely. And the best way for them to move on completely is for you to not engage and hang on to them. So finally, it looks like summer is here. So enjoy your summer months. Thank you to those that came down to see me. Also, please remember, I have my art gallery up and running now for my photography. So please give me a call if you'd like to come down and see my stuff, or if you're needing to get photos of any kind of event. And I'll speak to you next month. Thanks a lot.